Would you like to proceed to the next mission? Nah. By the Emperor, yes!
Under the orders of Inquisitor Toth, the citizens of Tartarus have begun a mass exodus of the planet. Such an action can lead to disaster in the best of situations. But the reports reaching my ears are ones of planet-wide hysteria as the population makes its pilgrimage to the two main spaceports. Convoys of transports and civilians on foot are being plagued by attacks from Orc forces. Stretched thin, the Imperial Guard is barely keeping order in the major population centers, sacrificing their lives long enough to hold back the green tide of the Orcs. They are truly warriors of the Emperor. I wish for nothing more than to be able to join them in this noble cause. But I cannot deny my duty any more than they can deny theirs. We have found proof that the forces of chaos are operating on the planet of Tartarus. Isidore has found evidence on the blasphemous altar that indicates they may be headed towards Mount Korath, an old mountain located dangerously close to an area of heavy Orc activity. I have requested a regiment of Imperial Guard from Colonel Brom to help cover our approach. I regret asking when the Colonel's forces are already stretched to the breaking point, but there are greater things at stake now.
We go further on.
Exalted Farseer, the humans are moving, traversing the slope as you predicted. They are walking into our trap.
Yes, but you can never ambush a space marine. Remember that. They expect treachery at every turn. You can only validate their suspicions.
Your orders?
We have locked the humans into this path as they have locked us into ours. They know they enter a gauntlet, and they will likely drag us into it as well. Now we play our parts, and pray that we are the better actors.
Are you certain?
Yes, the path to Mount Korath. This is where the altar said we must go. Why? Do you question my findings?
I do not question your abilities, Brother Librarian, but I do question their tactical sense. That mountain pass is the perfect location for an ambush.
Listen to the distrust in his voice. He probably calls you mutants behind your back, but he fears your divinity, your power. You must put the child at ease.
I do not deny that this is likely a trap, which is all the more proof that our enemy lies in this direction.
Very true, old friend. Stay alert and follow my lead. I want no mistakes.
Agreed.
Scouts, are you in position?
Yes, my lord. We have discovered the location of the first Eldar forces.
We must find a way to overcome this Eldar strike force before we can scout out a good location to stage our field operations.
It would help if they provided me with ample forces or a servitor.
Walk softly and
At your command.
gun.
The enemy
For the Emperor.
Unfortunately, I have to use them in melee.
Scouts ready. Search commencing. Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord.
I stand ready.
At your command.
The Emperor protects.
This structure is a webway portal. The Eldar use them to quickly travel from one location to another. We must destroy any webway portals we find to limit the Eldar's mobility.
My faith is my shield.
Stand ready. Through the destruction of our enemies, do we earn our salvation. Knowledge
This is a good
power.
location to establish a field base. Gabriel to the Litany of Fury. Lock on my location and prepare to drop HQ. Now.
Yes, most beneficent
That
one.
happened? Okay.
Knowledge is power. Guide it well. I stand ready.
Scouts here. Infiltrating enemy territory.
We are the Emperor's chosen. Onward to glory! At last, but what's your taking damage? Initiating attack for engaging the Emperor!
Yes. In truth, the Assault Marines are more useful
Defending
against the
objective,
Eldar
scouts
than
ready.
they would ever be against the
On patrol.
Orcs.
We will move ahead and mark any enemy positions.
I await your
Fear denies
instructions.
faith. Fear denies faith. Faith is our
There
shield.
is no such thing as
I had a
innocence.
dreadnought
Only degrees
already.
of guilt. Fear not the Psyker.
For the Praise the Emperor.
My knowledge is at your disposal. An open mind is like a fortress.
Awkward, but we will lose some models here. That's probably fine, actually. The scouts.
awaiting orders.
The listening post detected them, I think. And we're getting shot at from behind. Interesting.
Now that we have established our field base, we must continue through the mountain pass on foot.
Well,
Expect heavy
Path.
resistance.
our
Make
path's the
sure
same as
you
always
move
been.
cautiously and keep the field base protected at all times.
Yes, Lord.
Reach the dig site.
Here to serve.
My apologies for talking over
Yes, Lord.
Gabriel there. I didn't realize he was going to talk.
Is the first
Also, they
step
took
on
out
the road
our-
to disappointment. Knowledge is power.
Trust a Psyker, you know.
Knowledge is power.
Taking damage.
My lord, I have arrived at your request. We need you to cover the eastern pass. The
Oh.
combat that is
Aye.
occurring here will likely attract the Orc forces nearby. We cannot afford their interference.
I understand. You can count on the Imperial Guard to hold this
I
pass.
shall obey.
No orcs will get by us.
Keep me appraised of the situation.
Initiate
If possible, I will provide you assistance if the Orcs attack.
Yes, my lord.
Ever vigilant. Taking haste.
Knowledge is power.
Marine squad deployed.
Fear not the Psyker.
By my command,
Take the battle.
follow me into battle.
I was gonna say, is and it seems so. They're focusing the servitor.
Yes, most
An open
beneficent
mind
one.
is like a fortress with its
Yes,
gates
Lord.
unbarred and unguarded.
Okay. You want to do
We
that?
all do
We can
haste.
lay down some mines.
Yes, most beneficent one. Initiate.
No such thing as innocence. Only degrees of
Not the most stylish microblade, but it'll work.
sense the enemy. They are close. Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
Oh. You're just mine now. But Lehman Russes are really good. You guardsmen are useful. Yeah, that's to hold the orcs off. Webway gates. Right. Farseer, Grixnaka. Okay. It's the Tartarus Defense Force, okay.
Yes, most beneficent one? Yes, Lord. I will instructions.
Oh wait, yeah, I do need to do this stuff.
Ready.
Don't be bad at the video game.
Yes, Lord.
That should be the sound of Guardians dying.
Initializing
Especially these mines. Nope, they found the mines. I'm really suspect. How are they detecting those mines? I take it they had a warlock.
Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord.
Okay, so we need to secure
At once. Through the destruction of our enemies do we earn
listening
our
posts.
salvation.
But there's not a lot of easy listening posts. We'll have to deal with a limited economy. We can't start the war machine,
I await
as it
your
were.
instructions. I await your instructions. Yes, most beneficent one. Here to serve. I exist to serve. Yes, Lord.
Position secure.
With all due haste.
Once we have at least 80, we should be fine.
Stand ready.
But these men,
Yes.
these men do assist me greatly.
My knowledge is at your disposal.
Especially the Lehmans.
Heavy support available. Armor reporting.
Venerate the
So they're supposed to
immortal
hold off the
empire.
orcs, but why can't we just push and kill the orcs at this point and then just...
I
That would
await
work.
your instructions.
I say we push the Imperial Guards front first.
Taking heavy fire.
So we can just do this and hold off that. Are they shooting the army? Yes, they are.
I await your instructions. With all due haste.
Just in case.
Faith is eternal. Heavy support
Fear not the psycho. There is no such thing as
The
innocence,
Psyker.
only degrees of guilt.
Faith is eternal. It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
I think we should take the easy listening post, however.
There is no such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt.
What is here that's not being built now?
I await your instructions. Yes, Lord.
Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
That is a good question. We're gonna go with bolters, or are we gonna go with plasma?
At once.
Because apparently we're gonna have to deal with orcs, and I assume it's an actual orc presence as opposed to last time.
I will be there soon.
There's gonna be Killer Cans and Lincoln Russ. God, triple heavy bolters.
Command me.
There's the orcs.
Yes, most beneficent one. I shall obey. As you wish. As you wish. I shall obey. I exist to serve.
Looks like we found more guardsmen. Oh, that's why. Not to mention that we don't have many of our arsenal. This is just a straight push.
I await your instructions.
We need apothecaries. Especially if we're gonna wage a war like this where it's just sheer attrition. We need to gather more forces. More weapons, more like it.
Yes, most beneficent one.
That's the way to do that, is the Fortress Monastery.
Fear not the Psyker.
Yes, Lord. Protocol.
I see where the power issue is coming from.
Yes, Lord. I exist to serve.
Position secure.
Here to serve. Build routine
I
set
stand
to
ready.
1.
I don't want to approach this Imperial Guard
Under fire.
until I know what's up.
Hope is the first step
Here
on
to
the road to
serve.
disappointment.
So yeah, what we need to do is grab our new weapons. Lots of plasma guns, probably. Bastard.
I stand ready.
Damn.
Live for yourself.
I await your instructions.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
Ain't that the truth?
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
The enemy is attacking.
We're a bit lacking on long-range warfare, except for rockets. I'll admit that.
I await your instructions.
Now once that gets up to 250, we can then get the wreck upgrade, and we should be fine at that point.
With its gates unbarred and unguarded.
I await your instructions.
Under fire.
An open mind is like a fortress. Fear not the Psyker.
Okay, what's up, Imperial Guard?
The Emperor, you're here. I think Command forgot about us.
How long have you been here?
By my
About a
command.
week.
You held this position for a week. By yourselves.
Yes, my lord. We've seen some pretty freaky stuff too. Come on.
Through discipline, we prevail. Through
This seems like a trap.
Do I detect uncertainty?
Seems like a
in your
trap.
purpose?
Seems like a trap. Seems like a
Through
trap.
discipline, we prevail.
Enemy is attacking. At last.
Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Seems like a
There is
trap.
no such thing as innocence. Only degrees of guilt.
Don't lose sight of those guards, man.
At once. At once. Mind
Taking
over
damage.
matter. Mind over matter.
Yes, Lord. Yes, most beneficent one.
There is no such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt.
We lost the guardsmen, at least in what the hell they were leading us to. Maybe this is what they were talking about, that they'd seen something freaky. We lost someone. I heard it.
Venerate the immortal Emperor.
Yeah,
Through discipline,
guardsmen.
we prevail.
Good shit.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Taking
I
damage.
await your instructions.
I stand ready.
Space Marines, advance!
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded. An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded. I serve.
Direct us.
Yes, my lord.
Venerate
Yes.
the immortal Emperor. At once, an open mind is like a fortress
Yes,
with its
Lord.
gates unbarred and unguarded.
Is that not moving? Oh shit. You, specifically. Fire. You, everyone back. Good job, Gator.
Even in death, I still serve. I have waited long for this day.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Yes, my lord.
Probably we're gonna need more rockets, and the next two will be heavy bolters, and that'll be about it.
Yes, Lord.
It's not our entire army, but it's where we're going, and we do need an increase in HP.
Rush the enemy position.
Stop, shoot them. There, pass.
Gates unbarred and unguarded.
That's 3 dead. That's 4 dead.
What's your order?
I await your instructions.
There's always the temptation to build a third worker.
Yes, Lord.
Marine squad deployed.
I await your instructions.
Awaiting orders. Secure.
Oh, we can finally get the Ultra Wreck. Nice. Well, before we get that, I guess we should grab this.
Marine squad deployed. Faith is our shield. Command me. What's your order? Direct us to the enemy. We stand ready. Yes, my lord. Charge.
Weird. No, no, that doesn't mean that it's not there.
I shall never
It just means I'm not seeing it.
Through discipline, we prevail.
Yes, most
Fine, we
beneficent
need a
one.
power generator. Well, no, we
Yes,
need
Lord.
this one.
Yes, Lord. I exist to serve.
I am ready to serve again.
So yeah, I think the
Onward to
webway is somewhere around here.
Even in death, I still serve.
My knowledge is at your disposal. At your command.
Faith is eternal. Onward to glory! At last,
Run to enemy
There it is.
position.
I stand ready. Feel my wrath.
for the Emperor.
Is the first step on the road to disappointment.
Under fire!
Guardsmen doing their part.
I await your instructions.
Anyways, we need
Yes,
This-
most beneficent one.
and then we can build a
Protocol.
librarian thing, sacred artifact.
I await your instructions.
Okay, so that's that going.
Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
Still want to check this spot. Yeah, we've already got a bunch of squads, and they're all kitted out uniquely. Which helps us deal with any threat. Which the orc threat that they were talking about was one group of sluggers every so often.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Here to serve. I await your instructions.
Taking damage.
Building
Once we get this secured, we can actually
Yes, most
start
beneficent
building
one.
fortifications.
Fear not the Psyker. With courage and honor.
Oh, we can take out the orcs on the right side. I wonder if they're spawned or they actually have a base. Well, no, it says... Well, no. Okay. Well, they have to have a base, right? Or is it just the AI that controls them and it has to have a name?
I stand ready.
I just really want the requisition from having all these fortified. Because once I have it, it's gonna be ridiculous.
I stand ready.
Yes, most beneficent one. Yes, Lord.
Apothecary ready. Apothecary here. I follow your commands. Apothecary ready. Apothecary here. What are your needs? Apothecary ready. Who requires my aid? What are your needs? Apothecary ready. Who requires my aid? The fallen shall
I was thinking of
be
attaching an
remembered
apothecary
as
squad to the
Emperor's
Imperial
finest.
Guard, but I think their hit points are too low for it.
Who requires my aid?
I kind of want to just advance these tanks forward and see if the threat is real and has a base.
Unguarded.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
Is the first step on the road to disappointment. Fear not the Psyker. My knowledge is at your disposal. Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment. I stand ready.
Rockets. Down.
Their bodies.
Yes, most beneficent one. I will you ask. I will you ask.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Yeah, just keep advancing this way until you run into enemies.
You're too slow. Yes, Lord.
Taking heavy fire.
Wait, so they're letting me get the machine. They're letting me get the Fortress Monastery.
Yes, Lord.
So, but I don't have the teleporter thing yet.
Under fire.
I feel like if I build it here, I'm gonna regret it. Man, that's a meat grinder.
I will do as you ask.
Under fire.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Rush the enemy's position.
I await your instructions. Service 721 initiated.
Heavy support available. You've got it. Bringing guns to bear. You've got it.
Friendly of the immortal emperor.
You mother.
Taking damage.
What is your
I mean, it's clear. I wasn't a fan.
Yes, most beneficent
Taking
one.
damage.
I shall obey.
Okay. Orcs aren't that way. Where are they?
An open mind is like a
Because
fortress.
we're getting where
with its
to where we're
gates
meeting up with
unbarred
the
and
original
unguarded.
strike
By
squad.
his word. By his word. I will crush those who stand before me.
Yes, Lord.
But yeah, they did tell us where a webway was. Whether that was an
There is no
Eldar
such
ambush
thing
or
as
not
At last,
remains to be seen.
it is better to
An
die
open
for
mind
the
is
Emperor
like a
than live
fortress
for
with its
yourself.
gates unbarred and unguarded.
Yeah, if you're wondering why we're building the Fortress Monastery here, it's so we can build a machine cult to get easy vehicle reinforcements.
Command me.
Fear not the Psyker. I shall never tire.
I mean, even if I haven't attached the Apothecary to the unit, it's still healing the Imperial Guard.
By my command, attack! While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath. Yes, sir. Yes, my lord. Yes, sir. The Emperor protects.
Nice.
Beware the alien.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
I don't know, man. It seems like the orcs are coming from nowhere. Meanwhile, the Imperial Guard went on the offensive.
There There's no such thing as innocence.
I could technically split these forces and have the Imperials take their own little fucking bloody swat through the Eldar.
By my command, attack!
Because this is what's happening right now. The Eldar are getting beat by Imperial Guard and Space Marines. Combined arms.
Lord. Here to serve.
Anyways, we're gonna build a machine cult to get the real war machine rolling.
I will come to us. Yes, most beneficent one. I will wait for instructions. I will come to us.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unguarded and unguarded.
Squad
I
deployed.
kind of want to build a third servitor, so that we can keep these tanks repaired up here.
Idleness. The enemy is attacking. Engaging.
No such thing as innocence. Only debris of guilt.
What are we looking at? Oh, more prisms. Careful. I had made my decision.
What is your will?
Repair those
I will
tanks.
await your instructions.
Because we're giving them support in terms of infantry.
An
While
open
our main
mind
push
is
goes
like
to
a
the left
fortress
side.
with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
By my command, attack!
Okay.
Mind over matter.
Wow. We have predators. I was wondering how far our tech had gone. We have predators. And I think in this game, predators are infinite.
Direct us to the enemy.
Like you can build as many as you want. Actually, you guys cap it because the heavy bolters can cover you. You, however, cannot cover the heavy bolters.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. I exist to serve. I exist to serve. Yes, Lord.
Taking heavy fire. Yes, my lord. Onward. Stay vigilant, brothers. Fear stand ready.
Here to serve. I
Mission
exist to serve.
accomplished. We are the Emperor's chosen.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Direct us for yourself. Moving out. Yes, my lord. Fear our wrath.
Even in death I still serve. I will be there soon.
Yes, Lord.
Oh, and I've got Ultra Wreck. Nice. And Ultra Power Generation. Hello. You will trigger all the events.
Taking damage.
Those are more orcs. Okay.
What is your will?
Understandable. Just trying to see where they've got emplacements.
The enemy is attacking.
no such thing as
It is
innocence.
better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
What's up here, though? I get okay, so I have to go up and around if I want to even get involved with that.
Fear not the sight.
My aim shall not falter.
Your end is at hand.
Knowledge is power.
I am the instrument of his will.
Heresy grows from idleness. Tagging heads.
No such thing as innocence.
No servant of the Emperor shall fall behind you.
Knowledge is power. An open mind is like a fortress. Its gates unbarred and untied.
So it is just predators. Okay. I'm looking for the Terminators and the orbital relay and all that stuff. The rest of it.
I am the instrument of his will.
Nice.
Onward to glory! Commencing attack. Direct us to the enemy. Predator deployed. Taking hits.
Hmm.
Venerate the immortal Emperor.
I await your instructions. Yes, most beneficent one?
Okay, so he's doing what I wanted him to do. How about that Predator? Did I ever spawn like a second Predator or a third?
Objective achieved.
Okay, cool.
Predator at your command.
Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
Predator at your command. Reporting. Faith is our shield.
Yes, most beneficent one? I will do as you ask.
I was gonna say, I still have 4, right? Wait, so is that... Yeah, that's it. So we just combine forces at this point.
Direct us to the enemy.
There is no such thing as innocence.
Okay.
Only degrees.
Yes, my lord. Faith is our shield. Predator deployed. Heavy support available. Predator tank here.
There we go. Man, this just takes a long time because of like the area I have to cover. At least it feels that way. And yeah, I don't have to plant listening posts on all these, but claiming territory.
I will do as you ask. Here to serve.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Heavy support available.
Hey, at the Lehman Russell here too. We can't leave the Lehman Russell.
I stand ready.
Weapons at ready. It is time. Orders received.
Bright Lances. Can't let those touch our vehicles.
Predator at your command. Predator tank here. Predator at your command.
Venerate the immortal Emperor. There is no such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt.
Weapons at ready.
Yeah, no.
Orders received, brother. Moving out. Predator tank here.
Yes, most beneficent one? Initiate protocol. Build routine 721
An
initiated.
open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
For the glory of the Imperium.
There is no such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt.
Cool. Faster.
Armor reporting. Predator at your
An
command.
open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred.
Yes, most beneficent one? I shall obey.
That's a big Mac. That's an actual problem. And now it's dead. Bastards. Fair enough. But yeah, they just kind of spawn off screen. It's really dumb.
Yes, Lord?
I think I've got one machine gun turret back at base.
initiated.
Got no way to cap that back without sending something back, though.
Here to serve.
Hey, jackasses, look at
As you wish.
it's a servitor.
Yes, Lord. I shall obey. I exist to serve.
And we want to build it within range of this.
Initiating protocol. Sector 1 initiated. With all haste.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Yeah, we should probably let the tanks go first. No joke. Yeah.
Fear not the sight.
Okay, reorganize, reorganize. Stop, stop. Reorganize.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded. My knowledge is at your disposal. Hope is the first step in the road to disappointment.
Orders received, brother.
No, we did lose ground to the alien, but kind of when it's very pointless for them to go in. Yes.
Enemy is attacking.
Go in. Just pierce through with armor. Now we just support them. Yeah. Oh, I see the problem. There's a billion fucking Bright Lances in here. That's the problem. You guys took one of my fucking bastards. For the Immortal Emperor! They can't die, though. Take out those fucking Bright Lances. Get the damage buff. Gotta eliminate these Bright Lances. There we go. God, the first part of it was just utterly terrible for infantry, and then once the tanks took care of that, there was a layer behind it that was utterly terrible for vehicles. Meanwhile, just it's like a Space Marine like IOU instead of the Imperial Guard being there to give them an actual fight. It's like I owe you one fight.
Knowledge is power.
Tarantula. It's like sticky noted on the Tarantula turret.
We are
still unearthing more Eldar explosives and demolition charges, but we dare not move them. We replace their triggering mechanisms, however. That is all I care to do with such xenotech.
Was this a trap?
No. By the placement of the charges, it is likely they plan to collapse this area, burying the marker and anyone near it.
They failed. Isidore, study the marker and see where it leads us next.
Captain, Inquisitor Toth has arrived.
Of course he has.
Yes, Captain, it is an impressive sight. But I never claimed Chaos had never set foot on this planet before. I said that if something were here, the impending warp storm would eliminate that threat. Best we not remain to share its fate.
And as I explained, Inquisitor, the Blood Ravens will remain until the last possible moment. Until that happens, in 2 or 3 days hence, I plan on pursuing this riddle.
Captain, I do not presume to question your decisions concerning the Blood Ravens. But when it comes to employing the Colonel's Imperial Guard in your quest...
My quest? Yet again you accuse me of pursuing my personal interests. It is my duty, and yours, to expunge any scent of heresy or chaos.
You overstep yourself.
As do you, Inquisitor. It is not the Colonel's Imperial Guard. Their lives belong to the Emperor. It is by his mandate and will that I use the Imperial Guard against the forces of disorder and elevate them in the glory of holy battle.
I see now that coming here was a mistake. If you are set on a path that will lead you to destruction, I can do nothing to stop you. But I won't allow you to drag us down with you. By inquisitorial edict, I am taking control of the planet Tartarus. All requests for planetary resources, including its military, will go through me, Captain. From this point on, you and your men are on your own.
That's rough. That's rough, man. It's rough. Do you wish to proceed to the next mission?